Hi, my name is Binks, and you're tuned in to Binks Radio TV. Alright.
There we go.
Alright, welcome everybody. Good evening na rin. So it's February 13th, Singles Day as I mentioned. And I thank so much for Gab, which is Angry Talong right now, for giving me the chance to collab with him for this segment that I made for my YouTube channel. But for now, this is literally me and him trying to talk
Hi,
it out.
Trey.
Yeah, so, wait lang. Open ko muna yung Twitch stream so I can see. Okay, wait lang.
Welcome, people.
Nag-message na rin ako sa friends ko. Welcome, everybody! Annyeonghaseyo!
So.
Alright. So, we start na. Start na tayo.
Right.
Okay, so, again, this is a Valentine special, and I approached Gab, and he's giving me this literal na line to reach out to the people of his, community. Anyway, so this chance is for me to reach out to whoever out there can share their Valentine story, or maybe maghanash sa kanyang Valentine. So you can rant or ask for advice basing on your current situation right now. Ako, single po ako. I've been single since 2018. Ano pa ba? And I'm not looking around anymore. I have been antisocial since 2020. Alright, so yan na. I'm just giving you the background on mine.
Boys.
Yeah. Why would you include them? Anyway, so ito na. So, Dear Lang Ng B is a segment that I wanted to share with everybody, is for anyone who would need advice from a third party or somebody who needs counseling and whatnot. But today is the first time, so Valentine's special is basing on literal kung ano yung holiday tomorrow. Is anybody willing to share their stories about their favorite Valentine moment, even though wala na sila, or sila pa din, yung mga ganong moment. Pero to be honest, since I'm doing this, alam mo ba, I have never had a very special Valentine.
Really? I mean,
never had.
Let's. I think kung wala, maybe is there like a situation wherein the person made you feel like it's Valentine's. Maraming ganun, di ba?
God. Ang daming ganun.
So, it's easier kasi, I mean, not everyone gets the special day on Valentine's itself.
Yeah.
Kasi, I mean, it's hard to reserve places at this day and time. So,
Yeah.
I guess we should broaden the question, right?
Okay, yeah, sure. Why
Diba?
not? O sige. Kung hindi, who is your Valentine? And then, tell me your favorite trait. Mga ganon. Ikaw, wait lang. Ikaw may girlfriend ka eh. So, I'm gonna put you on the spot and your girlfriend is online and watching this stream. What is your favorite moment with your girlfriend?
Ano nga ba? Well, the first time I actually told her I loved her. That would be the best.
Oh my God!
Ang nakakatawa kasi is nung nakilala niya ako, I was like really off. I don't want a relationship. I was just doing this for, the what's-ins. Because I'm too scared for the relationship. Ganun. Tapos,
Okay.
one time, while after namin, we were dating then, nasa kotse niya, kaming dalawa. And we were just talking, ganyan. And, yeah, we were kissing, you know, things. And, yeah, actually, nadulas ako. Alam niya yan. Alam mo yan, babe. Nadulas ako. I actually told her I loved her. So, cringe. Babe.
Cringy? Okay, it's not cringy. Okay, so just to give you a hindsight, it's not cringy, okay?
Yeah, it's
that is
actually,
so
I mean, wala namang other words for kilig
To
in
express
other
what's- yeah,
for English,
I know.
for the
Another
English language, right? So I guess
I think the
kinilig ako,
nearest one
sobra.
lang, I think, would be smitten. But pero smitten is not kilig itself. Pero like, to be honest with you, men
Yeah.
do not do that. Men do not slip up. Men has a ability to plan things out.
Yeah.
Even though hindi planado. You know, you guys have like a lot of left and rights and you got choices and options how to approach things. But
Yeah.
men do not slip up. If they do slip up, oh my god, that's from the heart.
That's true.
Girl, ingit ako sa'yo na may ganon, na may
Grabe.
out of the
It was
box, out of nowhere.
That's true. Like, literally, lumaki yung mata ko nun, tapos na-realize ko, putang ina, bakit ko sinabi to? Like, oh my God. Teka.
Diba?
Rewind. Pero hindi ko na mababawi
you
yung
wanted
sinabi ko nun. Yeah, I mean, nagulat lang ako. What up, Velos? Welcome, man. Welcome.
Hello! Annyeonghaseyo! Okay, well, akin naman, not really in that kind of sense.
Happy Valentine's. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Nagbabay siya.
I'm so sorry. Nagbay siya bigla. Happy Valentine.
nga,
Actually, happy Singles Day ko. Single ka. Hi, single din ako. Hello.
I think I think you're going to celebrate Valentine's with your partner, huh? Bro. Anyways, have a great night, man.
Have
you
a
might
great
be
night.
tired.
Totoo. Okay, so with mine naman, I think there's only like one chance that I've ever felt the way that you have felt. Na parang
Yeah.
kilig to the bones, smitten wise. Kulang na lang you faint because of that experience. Problema nga lang, I was too naive, too young. I think the only person I've fallen in love so hardly for was my high school sweetheart. Diba? Oh my God. It's more than a decade ago. Ang bata. Sobra. The dating game now is different kasi. Wala
That's
nang ligaw-ligaw, diba? Wala nang ligaw-ligaw eh. Pero back then, alam mo yung tipo, you want to feel what you think you deserve to feel when you're in love. And he
Yeah.
was the only, or not really only person, pero he's one of the only people that ever made me feel that I deserve the love that I give. Oh, malamang. Diba? Hindi ko tinake ang emote. Pero yun. I got him sa, actually, I made the move to him. Or
Yeah.
I made the first move. Pero yung move ko, very high school. I
Mhm.
got him sa joke.
So what?
Nakuha ko siya sa joke.
Sa biro?
I mean,
Wow.
hindi, it's a joke, literal. It's a knock-knock joke. He fell in love with me. I think he fell in love with me with this joke. So,
Through a
yeah.
joke.
You wanna know
Wow,
that?
that's...
Yeah, through a joke. Knock-knock. Sabihin ko sa'yo yung joke. Knock-knock.
Oh, sige. Who's there?
Honda.
Honda who?
On the wings of love, up in the clouds,
Pero-
the way to fly.
Ito, Binks, for me, I think he's already in love with you dun pa lang sa before the joke eh. Because
Okay, wait lang.
as a dude, I think hindi naman ako may in love ng ganun-ganun lang. 'Di ba? Parang dahil lang sa joke. I think he's already falling in love with you and that
Or maybe
joke
like
just
pala.
pushed him. Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, maybe.
Ganun.
Ganun na.
'Di ba?
Yeah. Na-miss ko lang.
And by the way, Pat's here. He's single. All right.
Hi, Pat. Hi.
So since this segment is new, how are we going to have our viewers share their experiences? Because what I can do is invite them to the Discord.
Yeah.
Right now, I have put the link on my Discord in the chat, guys. If you want to join in, and then I've created a room. It's called the waiting room. Right. So
Okay.
so we go in one by one, and then I'll drag you in to the chilling lounge for you guys to talk to us. Is that fair?
Fair in my
Diba?
side. Yeah.
So whoever wants to join in, click the Discord link, or you guys can type in !Discord to see the Discord link. Okay, pasok ka na dito.
Yeah.
Share ka na.
Actually, it's not.
Baka pares tayo
You don't.
ng ano.
You actually don't have to share your Valentine's Day. You could. This is also a chance for you to like maybe declare your or confess your love to somebody, even though wala siya sa stream or wala siya sa ano. You can just tell us or just finally confess your feelings, even though that she's not watching or whatnot. Or
Yeah.
kung ayaw mo ng confession of love or declaration of love, edi mag-grant ka. Mura-murahin mo kung sino man ang
Pwede.
nag-hurt sa'yo, diba? O, diba? Ganun lang
Truth.
yun. This is the
Truth.
chance.
Wait.
This is the chance. Eto na, wait lang. Share ko lang yung page natin.
Oh, yun.
But anyway.
Trey, let's go, Trey.
Go.
Pasok ka dito. Let's go. Click the Discord link. And pasok ka na. Pasok. Join in. The channel's the voice channel's name is called Chill Lounge. So just so you know, I feel like maganda rin talaga to for like Filipinos, because I know Filipinos are very romantic people.
To be honest, I highly agree with that. Parang yung romance ng Kano, it's not the same romance as Filipino.
That's true.
We have this sort of understanding when it comes to love. It's not just about words. It's not just about showing your love. It's the way you make the person feel. I feel like every person in the world is beautiful and they have a chance to fall in love with anybody. Pero sa Pilipinas, kakaiba ang love. Pangit kung pangit, bakla-bakla, lalaki sa lalaki, whatever.
Actually,
Parang
for
totoo
me,
yung love, diba?
Philippines has like yung mga like when it comes to LGBTQ, tayo lang yung may tanggap eh. Siguro like removing the religion and all. I think Filipinos are really transparent when it comes to love. We
love
our religious perspective versus our perspective when it comes to love is very different. It actually transpires respect and God itself. So that's what I find beautiful when it comes to relationships in the Philippines.
Totoo. Well, to be honest, napansin mo ba, kahit matanda ka na, and you just came out like, when you're 30 or 45 years old, and then lumabas ka sa parents, your parents are more understanding than your friends. Alam mo yung ganun?
Yeah. I think yung isa sa mga best moments ko when it comes to pag-ibig or romance is I remember this one time. Share ko na para since like with like when it comes to girls, I always make sure to know kung ano yung yung favorite places nila, and I would make sure kung ano yung place na yun na sentimental sa kanila with with all the value ganyan. And I remember kasi my ex sharing this moment with her lola. So for our anniversary that year, what I did was sa yun yung dancing lights sa Ayala. So she had no idea na doon kami pupunta. Tapos parang sabi ko, tumalikod ka. Ayun, dancing lights, it's literal umiyak siya. One of the parang mga moments lang talaga sa life ko na hindi ko siya makakalimutan. I mean, me and my ex ended badly. Pero those were the moments na parang nagawa ko to, shit. Ang swerte siguro nung yung mamahalin ko talaga ng totoo, ganun. By the way, the background right now I'm playing is a whole new world, literally setting up the mood for you guys here.
Okay. Grabe. Well, alam mo, I'm like you, or like I'm like guys when it comes to relationship. I do that. So there's a lot of love languages out there. So there's materialism, words of something, service, effort, whatever. It all comes down as to how it's going to result, right? Sa akin naman, most guys, you know me in a way that you only know what you see or what you've noticed or what you've heard, whatever. Pero ang hirap kasing basahin ako in a way. I am a very sentimental person. I'm very emotional. It just doesn't show. There's only a chance where like only a handful of people have seen my guard down. Hello, user must contain.
What's up, Francis?
Hello. So, alam mo yung ako yung nag-effort to do that. So,
Yeah.
I have... Oh, wait. I just remembered the story for Valentine. It's not as special as I want it to be, but it's special to me. I just remembered. Did you know, so I took a year in UST, and I had a suitor there who's very, very nice. He's very gentle and everything, but he's very quiet. For Valentine's Day, he bought me one single rose, and he brought me to Intramuros.
Wow.
Yeah, he brought me to Intramuros from UST. It's not
Romantic.
that far. I know, and then we went to this, like, malapit sa mga corregidor, na yun yung mga cannons, gusto nilalagay yung cannons. So you can sit
Yeah.
there. And then he showed me this video, all of our pictures together, upload pa niya sa YouTube yun and everything. And then there, and the playing in the background is my favorite song. But the only thing is, I did not enjoy it as much as I wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Pero mahal, I mean, that point on, I actually really love him in a way. Pero not in a way that he would want me to love him. Parang, I can only go as far as this, but he wants me to go farther. So, we ended things, pero yeah. I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it as much. Pero kasi, there's only one comment in that Valentine's Day. He didn't put much effort in the video. Wala man lang words na I love you. It's like a slideshow video lang with my favorite background music.
Like,
So, alam mo
pictures
yun?
nyo lang. Basically, it's just like a slideshow.
Slideshow of, yeah, walang, I love you, walang Happy Valentine's Day, ganon.
The green room, pwede.
Yeah, the green
To be honest,
room.
hindi naman romantic ang origin of
Yeah,
Valentine's.
right.
That's true. I get that. Dahil, like, ano yun? Yung mga stories ng Greek legends to be told.
Well, yeah, okay, so in background, in hindsight, Saint Valentine is actually not, to be honest, a saint.
Yeah.
He is a priest slash Roman soldier of which, parang ganon. So this was Valentine's Day originated in a Caesar era, wherein they were supposed to invade other blah blah blah.
Hello?
Hello?
Ayun.
Hey!
What up? Parang antok ka. How are you?
Di naman. I'm okay. I miss you though. It's
I
been
miss
a
you
while.
too. I missed you too. Kay says, hi Trey.
Hi, Kay.
Yan. So, the first question would be, yun nga, share your like most memorable Valentine story.
Most memorable. Ano ba?
Kahit hindi ano, well, most romantic. Let's change it up. Para, oh, Binks, you're muted by the way. Yan.
Ayan na pala. So, most romantic moment. Okay.
Yan, most
so
romantic
it doesn't have to be
moment.
Valentine's Day. It's romantic moment. Sorry, kasi my dad kind of barged into my room out of the way.
Okay lang.
So, yan. Totoo nga pala yung take note nga pala, tama yung sinabi ni Kay. There was a massacre in 1929.
Dang.
Yeah. Anyway. So, Valentine, wag na natin yon. Kay, Trey na tayo. Trey, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Actually, wala. I've been single for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Pero I'm actually looking forward to tomorrow na. Kasi
It might be your most romantic moment, ganon?
Hindi siya actually romantic moment in a sense na sa partner, actually sa friends. So parang first time ko to celebrate Valentine's Day with friends. Tapos fun.
Go on.
Hello?
Anong
Go on.
plans nyo?
ang funny lang kasi we're a group of friends since high school. Tapos, ang saya lang kasi first time ko nga mag-celebrate ng Valentine's with friends. Tapos, lahat sila in a relationship or married na. Tapos, I'm the only single one in the group.
Yeah.
Pero, nakakatuwa kasi they wanted to celebrate Valentine's with me. So, that's new. And I'm super looking forward to it kasi parang siyang family dinner in a way with friends.
That's great,
You know,
actually.
Yeah, I actually had that then. I like spending time with my friends on Valentine's Day. It
I
just
think-
makes me feel like I'm included.
Yeah.
Even though it's not
Yeah.
a holiday to really celebrate. It's not a special holiday. Hindi tayo binabayaran pag pumasok tayo pag sa holiday ganito, diba? And it kind of like fills your soul and fills up love inside your heart, blah, 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 that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, anong tawag dito? It might not be a romantic story, sabihin natin. You've never experienced, you've never celebrated Valentine's Day. But has there been any moment wherein you remember something on Valentine's Day?
Remember
Like-
something on Valentine's
Yeah, like
Day?
something like something like a moment. Or like, did you meet anybody? Parang a memorable experience. Ganon.
Yeah.
That,
Or a person.
Parang ganon. Okay, so sabihin natin, hindi na natin iisipin si Valentine's Day. A memorable experience na lang.
Yeah.
With somebody, a random person, or your friends, ganyan.
Yeah. Share anything. It's okay.
Baka nakikinig, hindi, joke lang. Ano ba? So before kasi, I always go out on dates. So, I used to be on a dating app before.
Yeah.
Tapos, syempre, laging first date. Tapos, I met this guy through a dating app, which is Bumble. We went out na parang hindi yung usual dates na. Kasi, tangay na, diba? Usually, yung dates ngayon is inuman.
Yeah.
Or dinner. Diba? Ganun na lagi eh. Pero I met this guy na hindi kami nag-usap ng sobrang tagal. Parang in-insist na namin mag-meet agad. Nakakatuwa lang kasi we went on a museum.
Wow.
So parang ang saya. We actually met there sa National Museum to. Kasi malapit lang ako nakatira sa National Museum dati.
Yeah.
And then he took pictures of the museum and then me. Tapos ang saya lang nung moment na yun kasi hindi ko in-expect na mahilig din siya sa art. Kasi ako mahilig ako sa art.
Mm-hmm.
So, parang ang magical nung moment na to meet someone who's interested in the things that you're interested in. Tapos after that, na parang nag-dinner lang kami. Ganon. Tapos, may moment na nawala siya. Nandun lang ako sa resto. Akala ko nag-CR lang siya.
Yeah.
Tapos, pagbalik niya, may flowers na siya.
Oh
my God.
Yun lang.
That's sweet.
Guys, the scene! Oh my God.
Very sweet.
Yun.
Wait. So, wait. Can I ask, are you still in contact with him?
We are really good friends, actually. Pero we're not dating.
Okay,
We're not
that's good.
dating.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
But I have a question. So there's two choices. So after sharing your thing, there's two choices. It's either rant or ask for advice. But I think that you can have the floor. Sabihin natin, you never asked or you never had the chance to thank him for that day. What do you want to say to him now?
Paano ba? Actually, he still messages me. Lagi siyang nagre-reply sa mga tweets ko. Ang funny lang kasi yung Twitter ko parang 30 followers lang. Parang ganon. Pero siya yung constantly nagme-message whenever na medyo bothering na yung tweets ko. So, I just want to say thank you. Kasi parang sinasabi niya rin lagi na I'm so sorry we didn't work out. Kasi he went back to the States.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya hindi rin talaga magkakaroon ng chance if ever we dated. So yeah, I just wanted to thank him because he's one of the few people who would check up on me when they know something is wrong or something is
Mhm.
bothering me, is always one of the person who keeps in touch. So I just want
May,
to thank him for the friendship.
to whoever he is, thank you talaga. I mean, you made this person feel love out of
Yeah.
nowhere. And it's so spontaneous, you know? Kung
That's true.
ma-experience ko din yan, I would never forget that guy then.
Kaya nga, sana more Filipino guys would do that, no? Yung mga something out of the
So hindi
ordinary
ba siya
na.
Pinoy? Is he not? He's American.
He's not American, he's pure Filipino, pero kasi doon na siya raised sa US.
Okay. So, film experience ka nun. That's so
Yeah,
sweet.
oo.
Alam mo, he'll come back soon. Sabihin natin, ako yung nag-wish for you. Babalik din yan for you. Magkikita din kayo soon. And he's still in touch with you, which is very rare. Kasi even though that you're friends, sabihin natin, me and Gab are friends here, pero umalis si Gab, hindi yan araw-araw mag-check-in. Hindi din siya mag-reach out unless na lang babalik siya. Alam mo yun? And it's actually a good thing to have that kind of relationship with somebody who's abroad or overseas. You know, to check up on each other and, you know, just say hi, kamusta, ganon. That's so nice. I wish I still have
Diba?
friends like that.
We can be friends.
Hi! Hi, sige, you can add me. Hi. Thank you.
Sige, tatanong ko kay Gab.
Sige. I got you, guys. I got you.
Thank you. More added to the friends list.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you for sharing, Trey. Do you
Thank you
have
so
anything to
much.
add?
Wala naman. Sana magkaroon kayo ng happy Valentine's kahit walang jowa.
Totoo. Siya si Gab lang may jowa. Ako wala. Meron
Kaya
ako
nga
toddler. Pamangkin ko lang ang meron. So, happy na ako dito sa bahay. Thank you so
Okay
much,
lang
Trey.
yan.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Who
Okay.
else wants to chime in and join?
Yeah.
What's up? Okay. What's retrospective jealousy and OCD? What's
Looking
that?
back on
Medyo-
or dealing with past event.
Medyo ano
Retrospective.
Yeah. What is it? I'm not sure what
Can you?
it
Yeah.
is.
So retrospective is like going back into something. Parang a past perspective, literal. That's how it is defined.
Mm.
Pero to Francis, can you be more specific? And can you join in na lang para happy na lang yung...
Yeah, go ahead.
We can just
Francis,
debate and everything.
Jump right in.
Please, just tell
If
me.
you're
Ano
still
yung
here, Francis, jump
Okay,
right
but
in
like,
sa chill lounge.
Are you... Gabi ka ba? Are you a seloso boyfriend?
No, like kahit pa dun sa previous relationship ko. My number one rule when it comes to like things na nakakaselos is like do something really out of bounds. Yun na, dun ako magagalit, dun ako na mag-retaliate. Pero like if I see something, kasi like I have friends na babae. And most probably yung girl ko will have friends na lalaki, 'di ba? And I just make sure na hindi kami umaabot sa point na nagagaspangan kami nung friends dahil lang sa selos. It's okay for us to share past experiences na nag-cheat, but show me na na pagkakatiwalaan ka. Just it all revolves around trust, right?
True. Okay. Well, maniniwala ka ba hindi ako seloso?
Yeah, I think I can see that from you. For me, kasi
I'm
I mean
not.
how you
Yeah.
explain
How
things.
you know me? I am not. I am seriously not a seloso person. Hindi rin ako OCD. Pero kasi, pag nagmahal ako, mahal talaga. So, ang issue ko, before I got into my last relationship, I do not believe in pagkakamartir. Pero sa the last relationship I had, naging martir ako. My ex-boyfriend was so jealous of literal every person that I know na lalaki. And 90% of my friends are guys.
Yeah.
Imagine mo na lang yung selos. Hindi lang yun.
Exactly.
inaudit din ng ex-boyfriend ko ang friends list ko sa Facebook. I
Like
had to
literally
delete.
one by one?
Kung sino siya, kung gaano kami katagal, are we really close?
Syempre,
And,
nadaanan ako dyan.
yeah, diba? Alam mo na, pero I didn't do that to him.
Yeah.
I've never done that to anybody. Like, para pa-audit, unfriend mo siya, walang ganun. Pero with him, there's about 20% of guys on my Facebook that I dated. These guys like me still until now, sabihin natin.
Yeah.
And they're my friends. And it's not bad. Is it bad? Kunyari ikaw.
I don't think
sabihin
so.
natin. I mean, I'm your girlfriend. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Hindi, I'm not. It's just hypothetical. And then, I used to date this guy. Sabihin natin si Ryan. Pinasok pa si Ryan sa conversation. Si Ryan is my ex-boyfriend, pero close
Yeah.
kami. We're friends. Would you be jealous of him? Di ba hindi?
No.
Ganun ka seriously. Kahit friend lang, I had to block and unfriend these people. Umabot na ako sa point na I keep adding the guys that I unblocked and unblocked and I blocked and also
Had a
unfriended
relationship?
after the relationship. Tapos yung mga responses nila sa akin, ang sama mo, magkaibigan tayo, bakit ka why did you do that? Para alam mo yun, galit na galit yung mga friends ko sa akin kasi nga nagpakamartir ako sa dati kong ex-boyfriend. Yeah. I don't think jealousy is a good thing when it comes to relationship. I don't like that word. Pero ano yung OCD? Asan si Francis?
Over-compulsive. Francis, may...
Obsessive compulsive.
Yeah. Obsessive compulsive disorder or something. If
Yeah,
wait, let me check
obsessive-compulsive.
Google.
Yeah, Google says obsessive compulsive disorder.
Exactly.
Obsessive compulsive disorder is basically something that literally, ang dami ko sinabing fillers, basically, literally, technically. I would go, yung ginawa ng ex-boyfriend ko,
Yeah.
i-audit. Alam mo yun, i-audit ka sa lahat ng ex mo, lahat ng friends mo, ganun.
Mm-mm.
I don't think it's healthy. A person can only be like that if he had the worst trust issues ever. Pero I
Yeah.
would have, alam mo yung ako, I've been through the worst trust issue experience ever. I've been
Yeah.
cheated on 3 times in a row. Pero hindi pa rin ako seloso at hindi pa rin ako OCD sa relationship.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Sa tao lang yun. Hindi ako yun lang.
Okay,
Ano
for me is nagagaspangan is like from the root word gaspang, which is rough. So you just rob each other. So technically, you're robbing against each other so much so na it actually creates friction. That's what I meant. So that's what I hate kasi like for me kasi retrospective jealousy
Retrospective.
and OCD. I think since yung binabalikan na yung past na away and then you would go like literally hurt each other in the end kasi you would go back to the past and then I think that's what you meant, Francis. I'm not sure.
Hugutan. I think that's it. Your retrospective jealousy. It's
Yeah,
hugutan
or-
ng past problems. Ganon.
Yeah.
Hugutan yan eh. Alam mo yan ang number 1 na problema sa mga tao ngayon. Parati nila binabalik yung dating problema. That's
Exactly.
not healthy, guys.
It's not healthy. It's very toxic.
And very
If-
toxic. Kunyari have you watched this comedian? She's a girl. I forgot her name. She made a perspective to women how, kasi sometimes daw, or most times, women know if the relationship would last long or not. Just by one information.
Yeah.
And then she gives this example of what happened in her previous relationship. Na this guy never bothered to know her middle name. So, sa America kasi, middle name is your second name. Right? So, since alam niya the relationship wouldn't last long, ang ginawa niya is, since the moment that she wanted to break up, she brought up the question, what's my middle name? And the guy doesn't know. At nag-break up sila.
Bakit sila
Alam mo yung
what?
gano'n? No, kasi yun nga, women know if the relationship's gonna last or not.
Yeah.
So, if there's one information left out in the whole relationship and the girl will always remember.
Mhm.
Right? Parating ganun,
Yeah.
the girl will always remember. So the fact that she knew, or let's sabihin natin, the girl knew that the guy or her boyfriend knew that he doesn't know your middle name or her middle name. She
Yeah.
used that as leverage to break up.
The fuck? Basically, naghahanap
Diba?
lang ng butas.
Naghahanap ng butas or
That's
naghahanap ng
bullshit.
reason for like, yeah, exactly. So, oh my
That's
God,
what I hate,
nagugutan na
though.
tayo.
Nandun na tayo sa away.
Away na. Sinong gustong mag-rant dyan? Rant to your ex-boyfriend that's not watching
Okay,
or
mag-rant
whatnot,
ka ba
diba?
sa akin? Current, ganun.
Mag-rant ka na. Katulad na, you forgot to give me flowers on Valentine's Day. Mga ganun.
Sige
Or,
nga, Ninang.
Thank you for
Wait, my tita is watching.
Hello po, tita. You want to hugot or you want to kilig? Share your kilig or share, mag-rant na po kayo.
Mag-rant kayo, Ninang. Wow, wait. A lot of people are watching right now.
Annyeong, guys.
Who wants to share?
Dali
Right.
na, share na kayo. Who
Here's
wants
the
to share
Discord
a
link,
moment?
guys.
Yes.
Shout
press
out
the
sa
Discord
family
link to
ko.
invite.
What up, people? Shout out sa brother ko.
Annyeong.
Nakatabi ko ngayon. What up, brother?
Hi, brother.
Shout out kay Chai. Love you. And gusto mo ng shout out,
Ako,
ha?
Actually, hindi ko alam kung sino mga nanonood sa side ko. Pero my friend said that they'll be chiming in.
They'll be
Hindi ko lang
chiming
alam
in?
kung nando sila. Yeah.
Let them
Pero I
know,
already
like,
said eh. Ano na.
Yeah.
They're not singing eh. Gago yung mga to ah. Hello.
shot daw. Sinong shot? Inom na? Shot. Ano?
Shut
Shot down? Ano shot down?
Shut down
What?
alin. Shut down alin. Baka rap yan.
Si Karu daw. Shout out ko si Karu. Karu! Shout out Chelsea Karu! Let's go! Yan. Yan yung mga pinsan ko na nanonood na. May share ba kayo?
Hi.
Chai, share ka naman. Shout out, tapos shout
Sorry
down.
po sa partner ko.
Briggs, share ka naman ng mga moments nyo ni, ng partner mo.
Ako, alam mo,
Hindi
may share ako.
Danjo,
real
share
quick.
na kayo.
May
Danjo,
share ako
Briggs,
real quick for-
red flags and green flags. Should we cover that?
What is red? What do you mean by red flag?
Okay, red flags, like, characteristic ng tao when it comes to relationship. So, for example, ako, sa tingin ko, red flag ko is, sorry, masyado ako mabait. It's a green flag, pero sa sobrang toxic niya, nagiging red flag siya. Like, things that you should... People right now created this term for red flags and green flags, but red flags are basically, yung mga butas ng tao, what you hate about the person. That's what
So, pet
red flags
peeves.
are.
Pet peeves
And-
in a relationship.
Yeah,
Ganun.
pros and cons ng isang characteristic ng isang tao.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ako,
So-
number one pet peeve ko in a relationship, asumero. Ayoko yung
Yeah, I hate that.
I hate asumeros. To be honest. Kasi, katulad ng, ako, babae ako, sabihin natin, ang jowa ko si Henry Cavill, o diba? Ang kapal ng mukha ko si Henry
grabe.
Cavill pa. Tapos si Henry Cavill, ang best friend niya, si Angelina Jolie na recently single.
Yeah.
Sa tingin niya, alam mo yung tipong, Henry would think that I would assume that I'll be jealous because he is friends with Angelina Jolie. Ayoko yung ganun. Yung ina-assume ni Henry na magsiselos ako.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun?
Ay,
Ayoko rin na mag-assume
para sa akin,
siya.
it's,
Ay, si Namras Briggs. Hi,
Ayan
Briggs.
na si Briggs.
Hindi.
Wait lang.
Yes, do you have a an opinion about red flags and green flags? Ako si Tom Hiddleston. Nako girl, kung si Tom ka, patay tayo dyan.
Bakit?
Ay, hindi mo ba alam?
Ano?
He's one of the hottest guys right now.
Paktay ka
Even with
diha.
red hair. Even with red hair, black hair, blonde hair, beard, bearded, no beard, chest hair, no chest hair. Alam mo, he's like just hot. And he's lean. Alam mo, yung maganda yung pagka-lean ng katawan.
Lean naman ako ah. I'm currently
I'm not
leaning
saying that
right
you're
now.
not. I'm not saying that you're not. I'm not saying that you are, but you're not Tom Hiddleston, alright? Yun na lang
Okay,
talaga.
fine. Aray, pero sige. Okay. I'm look.
Asa na si Briggs?
Right. Briggs, are you here? Welcome, Briggs.
Annyeonghaseyo, Briggs.
Hello?
Hi, Briggs.
Hi.
Papa Jack. Then joke lang. Wrong program.
Maling programa. Right.
So, what do you
Share
wanna say?
your... Hi! Dito si ate! Hi, ate! But sometimes a person... Red flags are
Red
their
flags are
baggages.
their
I don't know what...
baggages. I don't want to say that we just have to look for someone that we can carry their baggage. But if you're willing to commit those red flags, sadly, kasama sa package.
That's
Alam mo,
true.
I understand that. That's true, actually. Red flags are their baggages. Pero there's a thing. You can always... You always carry your baggage. It's unloading is the problem. Sometimes your baggage should be shared. Alam mo yun? And you have to know the root of your baggage. Kapag hindi mo i-share yung baggage mo, girl, dagdag ka lang dagdag, wala kang
True.
i-share. Adi parating may baggage on the run. Dapat sinishare yun. There is a part
Yeah.
of red flags. Pero kapag wala siyang root cause, and you would never share the reason for it, that's not, kasi alam mo yun, parati yung lalaki sinasabi na, we are not mind readers, di ba? We are
Yeah.
not mind readers. Ganun din ang babae. Guys should always unload their baggage.
Hi, ate! Love you! Naglalabas ng baho ko si ate dito. Pero mahal kita, ate. I love you. Wait.
Yeah.
So for Briggs' turn.
Yeah,
So,
turn.
what was the
Sorry,
question?
Briggs, this time. It's your turn. It's your turn to share a romantic story. Or maybe you can just provide us one of your opinions on the comments that's just popped up about red flags or about baggages, ganyan, retrospective jealousy or whatnot. Your choice. Your music.
Where do I start? Kasi, well, paano ba explain? Red flags. Okay,
Okay.
I guess we could start with red flags.
Mhm.
Sometimes, red flags kasi you can't really see it. Which is, syempre, if you're entirely enamored to somebody, diba? Usually, you can't see the red flags because everything's red when you see them. Like, may
True.
mga little red hearts, may mga flower petals in the air and stuff. But you don't usually notice it in a way na you'd say, oh, they'll change. Oh,
Yeah.
things will turn out for the better. Part of it is, I would say, meron siyang parang scale. Not to say na it's very linear, pero there are things that people could change in, but at the same time, there are things na you have to realize that you have to leave. Talaga.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, it includes mga very big habits, such as, like, I would say, things about, sabihin natin, finances, like gambling. Very, very difficult to handle yun if you're not well-equipped. You can't really change people na are really into big habits that are yung long-term na sa kanila. Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The same time then na having no friends could be a red flag. Pero
That's
at the
true.
same time, it could not be a red flag. It could possibly be kasi na they were bullied for no reason. Pero at the same time, it's could be because they choose to not have friends in the first place. So parang
you have to see it in a perspective kasi na out of yourself, right? That's why it's
Yeah.
important to share it also to people that you know, yung mga stories mo na about relationships, even though it's hard to find people that you trust. Maybe you could ask it in a third person perspective na, oh, what if there is this ganitong situation na ganito siya? What do you think? Do you think it's a bad thing? Parang ganun. From there you could at least get some um a different perspective than what you have, even if masakit siya. Kasi you want, usually in relationships like this, or even in yung nasa infatuation stage pa lang,
Yeah.
you always want to give them the best shot, right?
That's true.
You always want to give them the best shot because of different qualities that are very, very good for them or about them.
Yeah.
So sometimes the truth hurts really, really bad. Really,
That's
really,
true.
really bad. So, ayun.
Yeah, I actually understand that. Alam mo yun, I mentioned na nga rin kanina na parang you have to unload somehow. Baggages are a way to, it's actually a part of a coping mechanism, you know, having a baggage with you. Pero problem is, when you cope, tapos na. Tapos you can't share. Ang hirap. Parang no matter what you do, even though that you want to unload, you literally have to find the right time, the right moment, the right person to
Yeah.
unload that baggage. And ang hirap din maghanap.
That is true.
That's true.
So, alam mo yung, there's also a part where nagpapaka-martyr ang person because of the baggage.
For me, those red flags sometimes kasi would be the bitter to the sweet eh. Diba? So,
Example.
Example?
Yeah,
Like,
medyo
yung-
nalito ako.
Yung pampabalance ng isang tao sa isang relationship, red flags will always be there. A person's past will always be there. So sometimes you just fall in love with a person that those red flags would just be accepted. Is how you accept the person. Eh. So that's what I think about it, and that's how I see it. Kasi wala namang perfect na tao na papasok sa buhay mo, sasagutin lahat ng mga questions mo sa buhay. No, there will always be a person na imperfect. Kahit gaano pa kagwapo yan, he or she will always have a reason. You will always have a reason to leave that person. It's just up to you kung magsistay ka or hindi. That's how I see red flags and or green flags. They're just flags, you know? Flags lang yan. Walang color dapat. Kasi kahit green flags minsan nagiging red flags sa maling tao eh.
Yeah, totoo.
But still,
Okay.
in a general sense, it doesn't warrant people to be assholes to other people. You know?
Yeah, I mean, there are assholes din talaga. Colorblind. Tama si Kay. Colorblind.
Well, you know, but there are entitled people that find love. For, alam mo, kahit sabihin natin asshole sila. Alam mo yun? Asshole. May kilala ko. He's such an asshole. To be
Yeah.
honest. As in, if Tony Stark literally doesn't have a heart, ganun siya ka-asshole. And that's Tony Stark. Incomparable person. Ganun siya ka-asshole. Ganun siya ka-pompous. Ganun siya ka... And she still, may anak na, may asawa na, at happy sila. Parang yung sa mind namin magkakaibigan na, how is she handling him? Alam mo yun? Yung parang, what the fuck? Sorry for the French, pero paano nga?
Yeah.
People still find love. Kahit ganun sila, kahit sabihin natin asshole sila. Totoo yung sinabi niya, sabi ni Gab, there are no colors to flags.
True.
You just find the right person, diba?
Baka paborito ni Lord.
Medyo.
Ayan.
So, yan. Okay, Barbs. Briggs pala. Barbs. Briggs, I have another question for you. Have you ever met anybody with that kind of baggage that you accepted?
Hi, Jenny Thal. What
Accept-
up?
Accepted in...
In a sense, like, sabihin natin friendship kind of way. Kahit sa friendship part na ganun ka, na asshole ka, alam mo,
Yeah.
marami ka red flags and everything, you still get the chance to be a friend with them. Pero sometimes, kapag may nakilala kang ganun, wala na. No friendship, acquaintance lang, hi, hello, goodbye. Pero have you ever met anybody who's an asshole, or sabihin natin, with a lot of red flags, that you still got a chance to connect and, be friends, acquainted with them?
Siguro in a sense,
Na.
pero we don't usually talk anymore. Kasi,
Yeah.
well, other than that, na meron siyang own family niya.
Okay.
He doesn't work with me anymore. We used to be office mates kasi. And ano lang siya, like, friends lang talaga. As in, super friends lang talaga. And then, apparently, he liked me. Pero, parang, I just found it so strange. Kasi, syempre, I was younger than him. Like, how many years younger? For me, kasi, it's not my thing, generally, to talk to somebody, like, older by 2 years or more. And the fact na meron na siyang kid, tapos parang siya pa yung the usual type na yung barkada na umiinom all the time. Parang ganon.
Yeah.
Parang
So,
ganon siya.
literal
I'm
na
not- I'm-
asshole din talaga.
Medyo. Kasi
May anak siya pero he's not thinking about his
Yeah,
son or whatnot.
parang ganun.
Gets.
And he also, kasi, he confessed to me by accident kasi he was typing it, pero he meant to erase it, but accidentally sent
Nag-send.
it. And I was
Actually-
there, active doon sa chat, and I was like,
Briggs,
Okay.
alam mo, walang
Wait,
ganun.
alam ko to.
There's no
Nakwento mo to,
accident.
Briggs. Holy shit.
Hindi yan accident. Hindi yan accident. I'm telling you. Kung ako ikaw, tapos nag-send, imposibleng aksidente, be.
Yeah,
sabi
napag-isipan niya.
Yun.
Napag-isipan niya yan. Yeah.
Napag-isipan niya yun.
Tapos, parang, yung sinabi pa niya was, I don't know how you do it, pero you're the only one who makes me shut up. Kasi if, for example, I'm with my other friends, I am usually the loudest in the bunch, but for somehow, you're the one who makes me go quiet, and I
Yeah.
don't know, parang ganun, parang, okay.
Alam mo,
No thanks.
alam
Sabi ko sa kanya, dude, I'm sorry, but it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out.
Alam mo
Talaga.
yung mga ganyan, modus yan, modus. Ako na
Binobola ka
nagsasabi
lang.
Bobola lang yan. Not saying that you're, totoo yung experience na nakatratid sa'yo, but actually, yung mga lalaki yan, modus yan. Kapag sinabi you're the only person that listens to me, the only person that makes me shut up, the only person that has an opinion against my opinion, etc., etc., it's a long list. This is the reason why women would be, like, caught, or like, this is the chance of a fishing rod to catch a fish, ganon. Mga
Yeah.
moments lang yan. Yan ang moves. Yan ang the moves ng mga DILFs ngayon. Yung to say na parang, you're the first person na reminded me of my youth, or you're the first person I've met in the longest time. Mga sinasabi lang talaga nila. Not saying na
That's
hindi
true.
totoo yung attraction. Pero alam mo yun, girl, thank God that hindi mo siya pinursue, or thank God na ganyan.
Hindi mo siya
Kasi
pinansin.
lalaruin ka lang yan. Oo.
Yeah.
Alam mo, hit sa ego niya yun. You're the winner in the game, girl.
Yeah.
Be
Unang-una,
honest.
Unang-una, hindi ko talaga siya type. Pangalawa,
Yeah.
kasama ko na si Danjo nun. Hello. So, parang, excuse me. Parang,
Diba?
Yeah.
I will never cheat. I'm not that kind of person talaga. So, parang, anong gagawin? I don't want to stoop down to that kind of level.
Level,
Kung kailan,
yeah.
hindi ko naman talaga din siya type. And wala naman talaga akong intention to like ruin the relationship that I already have.
Yeah.
Diba? I've spent so much energy in
Mhm.
fostering that relationship, trying to fix myself and better myself. And then ano yun, sisirain ko lang yun? what? Diba? Parang, what am I doing?
It's
Di
like saying,
sana
like,
parang
bitch,
hindi na lang,
please.
parang hindi na lang ako dapat nag-committed relationship, diba? Pero
Yeah.
ako, I wanted to be in a committed relationship with him, with Danjo.
Oh.
That's why, yun talaga, like,
Okay.
that's my thing. So,
Alright, since you keep mentioning his name, do you want a shout out? Meron ka mang message kay Mr. Danjo?
hello, I love you. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine.
Magkasama kayo ngayon, no? Oh my God.
Oh my
Yan.
God. Alright,
Alright,
yun
may
lang.
tanong si
Wala
Matcha
pang ano.
Espresso. May follow-up
Okay,
question.
meron siya.
At
Wala
what point in the relationship do red flags not matter?
There's only
Kung tanggap mo
one
na yung
chance.
tao eh.
No, hindi yun eh. Kahit sabihin ng tanggap you brush it off. But it's still there. Alam mo yun? With the no not matter talaga. When the person finally breaks down crying. Kasi this person, alam mo yun, with a lot of red flags, a lot of baggages,
Yeah.
no one would break down crying on you. As in, not one person, not one guy. No one would ever. Has anybody broken down on you and cried his eyes out saying na stay with me because I love you so much? No.
Yeah.
Walang ganun eh. That only happens in movies and in a very handful of people. That's the only time it wouldn't matter. To be honest. Anything beyond that, hindi na eh. It always matters. Okay, Briggs. Grabe. He's sleeping pero nagko-comment. Or kanina pa yun?
Kanina pa.
Kanina pa yan.
Okay, kanina.
Nag-errand day sila ng dad niya, so,
Okay.
yun, pagod siya. Anyway,
Diba? I mean, do you agree with me or do you disagree, Briggs?
for me, at what point in the relationship do red flags not matter? I think it's when the person actively wants to change na yung thing na yun, parang kasi at that moment they want to change, right?
Yeah.
So
Yun nga, breakdown crying na din.
I'm
that
not sure. I'm not sure if
It's breakdown.
hindi. I mean, I'm not sure if it's at the part of being all suicidal though. I don't really wanna joke about it kasi it's a very
Yeah.
touchy subject.
Yeah.
But parang kasi doon sa relationship namin ni Danjo, we didn't really reach that point na, for example, me with having problems with my temper, I didn't really go to that level, pero it went to the moment na, ayun nga, we were more open to each other and we were like literally ugly crying in front of each other and being in pain. Kasi we didn't really, parang, I don't know, parang it just didn't come to that thought na of like ending the like being in permanent sleep, you know.
Yeah.
It didn't go into our heads in that point, pero we were in a lot of pain. I think siguro yun yung point na yun.
Yeah.
Because
that's
at that
the only point.
And at that point you have to actively be in open communication with each other, with how you feel and with what you think about the certain things. Kasi ayun yun yung point na you have to
together.
Progress.
Yeah.
You have to build it up together.
Exactly. That's actually the same thing. Pero kasi alam mo yun nga, that's the only point, 'di ba? Nothing else or nothing other instances cannot, go beyond that. Yun na yun eh. That's the only time. Kasi if there's other instances or scenarios where the red flags does not matter, there's no, yun, that's just fooling yourself. Kasi if the guy does not understand how foolish you are for him, kasi mahal mo siya, tapos he would just plainly say that, I accept you for who you are. Pero ikaw, umiiyak ka, nakaluhod na, nagmamakaawa na mahalin ka niya. Pero wala, ganun pa din. Red flag pa din siya. Alam mo yun? Parang that's the only, that moment we're in, both of you are vulnerable together. That's the only time that anything else does not matter.
For me, to answer Matcha Espresso's question, I think the bottom line is, kapag in love ka, you won't be able to see red
Red
flags.
flags. Mm-mm.
You will only see it kapag hindi ka na in love sa person.
Uh-huh.
So, it will only matter once you're like way past
Intertwined.
the relationship, or like once you've felt the needlessness for love in that relationship. So, yeah, like, I mean, to be honest, it's not our job to fix that red flag. It's never ours. We may let them know na eto red flag ka. Eto red flags mo. For me, this is what's wrong with you. If it's up to you if you want to fix it, but I think this is the thing that's ruining our relationship. If you don't want to fix it, if you don't want to fix it, it's fine. Pero I'm starting to slowly feel affected by it. You know, medyo nasasaktan na ako sa ginagawa mo, sa sinasabi mo, ginagawa mo. So I think that's for me. It's the question doesn't really. I feel like I didn't tackle the question, but for me kasi,
You did naman. You did.
yeah, I mean, I feel like red flags shouldn't matter. Kasi, I mean, that's the reason why we date. Para makilala natin yung tao. Tapos doon natin sila sasagutin. Afterwards, that's where we will put a relationship label dun sa relationship na we're having.
Mm-hmm.
You may help the person solve the issue, but it's not up to you to give that solution right?
Yes,
So-
dapat the same. Kunyari ka, ikaw may baggage, you solve your baggage, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Sarili mo your
Pero I
baggage.
will love you with your baggage. I will always
No
love
matter
you.
what.
Yeah, exactly. No matter what. Kasi I'm in love with you. Wala namang, kapag in love ka, walang bigat Dapat walang bigat.
Okay, narinig mo. Rinig mo.
Yun eh.
Rinig mo.
Exactly. Amen?
No
Amen?
matter what
Can I get an
daw.
amen?
No matter what.
Amen. No matter what.
Kaya nga,
Girl,
diba? Kaya nga in sickness and in health.
in health.
Yeah.
Ano,
Diba?
kasal na kagad. Baka,
Hindi,
baka
pero kasi,
ma-pressure.
hindi, pero kasi the essence kasi of being in a relationship,
vow.
diba?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is,
true.
is being with
Is the-
them in the good times and the bad times.
Yeah.
No matter how great it is, or
Amen,
no
amen.
matter
I
how
say
sad it is, diba? So,
Amen daw.
Ayun. Yun lang.
Yeah,
Yun lang
no
yung
matter
ano
what.
ko.
Tama.
That-
Alam mo, this is turning out to be like a very, it's a hugot hotline. And, alam mo yun?
Pwede naman.
Na hugutan na sama ng loob ng mga red flags.
Pero
Good
share lang
moments,
kayo.
whatever,
If
good moments.
may hahabol pa ba ng shares dyan?
Oo,
Genital, true red flags exist, so you
exists,
get
so you
notified if something.
if somebody
It will
was
always
wrong. It will
matter,
always
I think.
matter. I think in a relationship, and it's for the person to fix it. True.
Exactly. True.
Wala
Can I
akong-
get an amen?
Ikaw. Amen. Sorry.
okay. Yung second relationship ko was basically a complete red flag, pero I pushed for it for 4 years.
Game. Same
Because-
time.
I remember you mentioned it then, like, in
sorry.
passing. So,
Medyo passing. Medyo mabilis na passing.
yeah, medyo mabilis. Pero, on my end, it's mainly because he was very dependent on me to feel
Okay.
complete. In a sense na, wala kasi siyang friends, unang-una.
We have the same.
And,
You're
iba kasi yung parang perspectives namin on life. So that's another thing. We were raised very differently. That's another thing.
Yeah.
And he always asked me to support him financially in a way na parang yung food,
Grabe yung asked.
yung food, yung load niya for his phone, yung money niya for
Tinanong?
internet.
Oh my God.
Usually, transpo, he always asks me then.
Okay lang.
And
Wala na tayo.
And we used to study in different universities. So, after pa ng class ko, ako yung pupunta sa kanya,
Oh my God,
not
girl.
the reverse.
Oh
So,
my God.
parang, I never really paid attention to it because I felt like it was yung ano ko naman, parang medyo more on acts of service kasi ako na
Yeah.
love language, kind of. And
Yeah.
gifts. So, parang for me, it kind of felt okay. Pero when, like, the general emotional abuse started and, like, embarrassment, like, if we would go into an argument, for example, in a public place, he would literally physically leave me.
Mhm.
And ako dapat yung sumunod sa kanya. Like, I need to apologize to him, physically put myself, like, towards where he is going and apologize to him. Ganon siya. And it went on for like 4 years. And I'm saying na it's both of our fault because
You keep giving and he didn't take much.
Yeah, he didn't parang
He didn't give much.
He didn't give much into the relationship, but at the same time I enabled him to do that
To do
me.
that.
So it's both bad in a sense. Like
Hi,
Ako-
Yin Goddess. Hello.
I thought it was okay, and then after the messy breakup, I thought na it was always his fault. Pero at the same time, I realized, like, looking back into it, it was both of our fault because we didn't know
Yes.
how to express it in the proper way.
Mhm.
So, ayun,
Actually,
red
alam mo,
flags could be inside you as well.
Yeah, I actually understand how you're feeling. I've been into that relationship for like 3 years. Pero yung issue naman, kasi sometimes it's innate for a person like me to make somebody dependent on me. It's innate because it's been like that since birth. Sabihin na natin since birth. Ganun talaga tayo eh. That's how we are. Pero alam mo yung, once we got out in that kind of relationship, we understand now what
Yeah.
we really need in life. Alam mo yun, there's a realization, there's a motivation that this is the standard now. We cannot go beyond this. Dapat it's give and take. Hindi give, no one taking ka. Walang ganon. Alam mo yun. So, it's a good learning curve. And it may be a long journey to getting to that point that realizing that I need this. I need me, and I need somebody that needs me, but I need them too, and that person should need me too. Ganon.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun, it took you this time, and now you're in a relationship that's more giving and more loving and more, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
congratulations on that, Briggs. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Happy for you,
Happy
Briggs.
Valentine's Day.
May next
Happy
may
Valentine's Day.
next caller
Oo nga,
tayo
ito
for
pa.
tonight. Yeah.
All right. Hi, Yin
Briggs,
Goddess.
thank you. Let's give
Thank
room
you
for
so
Yin
much.
Goddess. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Briggs.
Thanks, Briggs.
Thank you.
Oh, may comment na naman si Jenny Tall. My times nga na you don't get to see if something is wrong in a relationship. Kaya friend's perspective is more important than to let you realize what you don't realize while inside the relationship. Alam mo, mahirap din yun. Mahirap din makuha yung perspective na friends mo when you're blinded by love. Kahit sabihin natin that they were there for the whole entire experience. Mahirap din malaman. Alright, so Yin Goddess is here. Oh my god, I love your hair. You have purple hair.
What
Is that
is
really you?
up, Yin Goddess? Let's go in.
Is that
Hello,
really
Roy.
Yin
You're
Goddess?
still deafened. Yin Goddess. I'm Yin. You're still. Yeah, there we go. Yin. So, the question would be: share an experience from your
Hello.
from a relationship. So may it be a special, a rant, or like whatever experience.
Yeah, or maybe something that you would want to discuss, like a debate or opinions, things like that.
Exactly.
So we're revolving around the Valentine's theme by all
Mm-hmm.
relationships. So it's either you can provide us a story about romance or something that you want to vent out and share with the group or with everybody who's watching, and then we can discuss it. And then at the end of it, you have the chance to give a message or maybe to
Wow.
rant your ass and maybe ask for advice, ganon. So it's your choice of what you want to talk about.
I actually want to share stuff
Okay.
about healthy relationships. Cause
Okay, well, good din naman. Ito healthy naman. Is a good
yeah,
thing. Kanina pa nega yung pinag-usapan naman.
no, cause I'm in a I don't know. I think it's a weird situation. Cause the guy I'm with right now, he we're not really official. Like
Okay.
because it's LDR.
Yeah.
And we can't see each
Alright.
other due to pandemic, but like we have understanding that we're together, and it's just that I don't want to make it official until I see him again, so I can do it properly with my family. Although they know about him, and the thing is, but that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is how he treats me,
Yeah.
because before him, my boyfriend died. We were together for like 3+ years,
Mm-hmm.
and like he was the love of my life, and I was so devastated. Like, he's actually he's Anna's friend. Anna's friend was
Damn.
was my boyfriend who died. That's how I know them. That's how I met them, through him. Well, anyway, so I found it really hard. Actually, I still find it hard. I'm still not over him.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I'm very transparent with the guy that I'm with right now, and he's amazing because he's so understanding about it. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm boasting.
Yeah.
Not
Wait.
really. It's not a boasting, girl. You don't have to say it's
It's
a
a
boasting.
flex
I mean,
technically.
it's technically a flex.
It's a big flex.
If you're boasting and I'm single, dapat ma-hurt ako, pero hindi ako na-hurt. Okay lang ako.
Yeah.
Cause I know, cause I mean, I think I'm pretty mature when it comes to relationships, but damn, this guy knows what's up.
Okay.
Cause I have a hard time sharing with people, cause I'm a bottler. I bottle things up until I
Uh-huh.
explode, and then when I explode, I just cry it out, and then I'm
Uh-huh.
okay to bottle things up again. It's just
Uh-huh.
like I just get rid of the excess, basically.
Same. Mm-hmm.
So, but the thing is, what I value most in relationships is honesty. I'm an open book. You can ask me anything, I'll answer it. Like, even if we're strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes I overshare. That's how I am. So it's easy to get to know me.
We have a lot
And
of
the
in
thing,
common.
yeah, thanks. Ayun. Anyway, so the thing I really love about this dude is I had a hard time telling him how I really felt, cuz we've been dating exclusively for like um almost over a year now. Exclusively dating, although I guess you could call it a relationship, since since we're not really seeing other people.
Uh-huh.
Pero yun nga, I had a hard time telling him because I felt like, I mean, he wants to settle down already, and there was a
Yeah.
time where I felt very pressured because I know he
In
wants to settle
telling him?
down. No, I mean, I felt very pressured with how things were going.
Okay.
It felt kind of fast for me
Uh-huh.
because deep down I'm still not over my
Your ex.
What
my
happened?
boyfriend who died.
Yeah.
I'm still not over my boyfriend who died, and I couldn't tell him that because I felt so guilty that I still have feelings for this guy when I'm already with him. And then when I finally told him that, he's like, "Really? You should have told me, so
Yeah.
I would have
Mhm.
understood your situation instead of like me trying to second guess everything." And that's
Yeah.
why, and because he was very paranoid. He was very paranoid about some things, and he seemed very insecure. And then
Yeah.
when he found out that I was feeling like that, he said, "I completely understand." because it's hard to lose someone. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you've been feeling all this pressure, you should have told me.
Yeah, that's true. You know,
And
I actually
oh my
mentioned
god,
that.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry. To cut you off there. I actually mentioned that it's even if you have baggage, you have to unload,
Yeah.
and you have to unload with your partner. You know, it's a thing. Eh. It's something of a need for each other to understand better of each other.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
That,
it's kudos
yeah.
to you. Ano pa? Ano pa? What
Yeah,
more?
yeah, that's pretty much what he said. Like, you should tell me these things so that I can understand what you're going through. Because if you don't share these things to me, I'll start thinking about other things, and
Yeah.
I'll just overthink.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says, "Na okay, you feel like we're going too fast. Then let's slow down. I'll wait for you. Like don't feel pressured about the time, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not in a rush. Because I'm willing to wait for you as long as I know we're
Aw,
gonna be together in the end. How long it takes doesn't matter."
that's sweet.
I know, right?
Grabe.
Damn.
Na all.
Diba? Naon talaga. Ang haba ng hair ko.
Aw.
Like,
Yeah, that's
I swear
that's
down.
amazing.
I know. I'm like,
It's amazing.
and
It's
I thought my
awesome.
previous relationship with my boyfriend who died was already pretty healthy, but like, and
Girl,
then I
alam
meet this
mo,
dude. My God.
mas
Swerte ka
lalo
sa
kong nasasaktan
lalaki.
kapag minimension. Pag
Yeah.
minimension mo yung the boyfriend who died, parang lalo ko nasasaktan sa mga
Yeah,
sinasabi.
may his
Diba?
soul rest
May he
in
rest.
peace. Yeah.
And he's watching over you and he's very happy that you're in a relationship
Actually, I feel like
Yeah.
God sent yung ano eh, yung
right now.
guy
This
mo
guy right
ngayon.
now.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause
Exactly.
sobrang, which is great kasi
That's so
parang
hard. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Ang
like,
hirap
it's like,
kaya ng ganun,
Yeah.
makahanap ka
Yeah,
ng
I mean,
perfect relationship into another perfect that's a huge ass.
I
It's
know, I feel
unfathomable
so
din,
blessed.
diba? It's
'Cause,
so
ano,
unfathomable din. Na parang you can't,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Parang I
Sige na.
can't imagine meeting somebody kagad in that course of action, like in the series of
I
events.
know, and to think I'm
Right.
still trying to get over the previous one, cause let me be honest, he was the love of my life. Like our relationship was pure passion. If you would, like, to put it bluntly,
Iba
it
yung-
was pure passion, and
Iba yung
it was
pumasok na
real.
passion sa utak ko,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah, I mean, that's
Ah,
part
ganun
of
ba
it.
talaga?
That's part of it.
Okay. Na-all talaga. Ang dami nag-na-all. Oh. Na-all.
That's part of it. Pero talaga the friendship was real, and like, oh my god. He was he was the love of my life. Pero yun nga, he died and I was so devastated kasi he was I mean, I told you, I'm an oversharer. Before I met the boyfriend who died, my life was a mess. Like, I was a bum. I was out of school for like how many years?
Yeah.
And when I met him, I wanted to be better. Like, it's real talaga na when you fall in love, you change. Like, you want
For
to be better
yourself,
for that
for the
person.
better. Oo, totoo.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, because he came from a good family, and like, to myself, like, oh my god, I'm a bum. I don't deserve
Uh-huh.
it, so I want to be better, so I can be like worthy.
Uh-huh.
So yun, and my family saw how much I changed ever since I met the boyfriend who died. Kaya nga, they were all for him, and then yun nga, he died.
Hanggang ganun.
so
Okay, so
yun
alam mo, paulit-ulit yung he died. Can I ask, how did he die?
Yeah.
I'm
If,
sorry.
if you don't mind.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna cry of how he died because it's
Okay,
so sad.
wait lang. Okay, no na. I don't want to cry at all. And I don't want you to remind yourself of that. I just want to know if it's like, something else. So it's an accident. Okay na ako sa accident,
No,
girl.
I mean, no. The cry is in like, oh, like parang up. that's how my
okay.
sister
Pero-
described it. Parang up.
Pero let's not. Kasi alam mo yung moment kay, what's his name? What's the guy from Up? What's his name again? Sira sila naalala ko eh.
Mr. Fredrickson.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mr. Fredrickson.
Mr.
There we go.
Yeah.
You remember that part where he becomes bitter and just
Yes.
sad? That moment broke my heart. So let's not go there.
I know
Kasi-
I'm not. Actually, honestly, I'm not bitter. I
no.
like, I have
I'm
so
not
many
saying
good
that-
memories of the boyfriend who
Oo.
died.
Okay, yeah. Pero I don't want to go into the details of the accident. So
Oh,
let's
no,
just
we're
leave
not.
it.
It's just, it's just a
Okay.
side story.
Okay. Alright. So, yeah. Pero yung alam mo yun, it's unbelievable that you experience two
Yeah.
loves in a row that gave you this much
Love.
happiness.
No.
And I'm so,
Uh,
love is in the air. And sa'yo, it's in your atmosphere. Alam mo, hindi pwede mawala ang love.
pero feeling ko talaga I have a huge feeling din talaga na people end up in bad relationships because they choose to end up with people who are, bad. Literally.
They let,
Yeah,
actually,
exactly.
honestly, they let them do that.
Exactly.
Ang sakit. Ang sakit.
Yung masaktan ka, you put
Yeah.
yourself there.
Yes. Ang
I mean, yeah,
sakit
I mean,
talaga.
I mean, we're gonna be blunt. You went in a relationship. Sure, we all go into relationships blindly, but the moment you see red flags, it's your choice if you want to stay or not.
Yeah,
Ang sakit pa
exactly.
din. Ang sakit pa rin, guys.
Yeah,
Ang sakit,
because
guys.
yeah, from the words of someone very very smart, if you can't love yourself, then how the hell are you gonna
Yeah,
love
you
somebody
love
else?
yourself, yes,
Amen.
exactly. RuPaul!
Yeah, can I
Exactly,
get an
RuPaul.
amen?
Amen. Amen in the chat, please. Amen in the chat.
Amen.
Let's go.
Amen, amen.
Yeah, and that's
Well,
what I
totoo
learned.
naman yan.
Because before I met the boyfriend who died,
Yeah.
I was in a lot of shitty
Can you
relationships.
name
Like, I got,
him? Can you
let's-
name him? Ang sakit kasi nung died.
Kapag,
talaga.
yung died.
Yung died.
The
You know the
boyfriend
boyfriend
who
who died? The boyfriend who died.
died's name is Enzo. The boyfriend's, the boyfriend who died's name is Enzo. So Enzo yun nga. Before I met
Enzo.
Enzo talaga, there were like so many guys who cheated on me. And like I'm lucky enough that I was raised to like learn to, in an environment where I learned to love myself.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So the moment na they cheat or the moment I see red flags, I leave agad.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct. That's the right move. If you feel like
Kasi
you're...
yung somebody cheats sa'yo, you
Huh?
you don't stick around. Alam mo yun? You don't stick
Yeah,
around.
there's no
like,
reason for you to stick around.
Not even cheating agad. The moment he looks around and starts chatting up girls, even
Yeah.
if there's nothing up, I leave agad. I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where I get,
Uh-huh.
I get too deep into that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you put yourself in your right spot,
Diba?
Alam
Exactly.
mo, sometimes lang talaga, in the defense of who you're saying na parang, these women know, I'm part of those women, okay?
Okay.
Kaya masakit. Pero, to be honest, it's not, on behalf of women who go through bad relationships.
Mhm.
Sometimes, there are those moments kapag nandun na kami sa relationship, we think that we deserve the relationship. Until the moment that it ends, then we don't deserve it. That's the only reason why we leave the relationship. Hindi
you-
naman kasing,
yeah.
alam mo yung moments na, na-inlove ako sa'yo first sight, sabihin natin. Actually, ito yung problema ko. All my ex-boyfriends, crushes ko lahat yun. And I made the first move. So,
Oh,
it
how
looks
brave.
like, I know, right? Pero
I can never do that.
Hindi talaga nakakatawa is like, crush ko sila, tapos sila yung na-in-love sa akin. Nauna pa
Sana
sila
all.
na-in-love. Ang
Yun ang
ganda
sana
ko,
all.
no? Ang ganda ko. Diba?
Haba ng her.
Pero,
Yun talaga
diba?
sana all. Lahat ng gusto
Oo.
nagustuhan ka rin.
Diba? Pero yun nga lang, kahit nangyari yun, nag-cheat pa rin sila. Pero kasi, the harsh truth on my side,
When Enzo and I would fight before, he would say na like he'd go sad boy and say, I don't deserve you, you're too good for me, you should just leave me. And I always tell him this one line: if you think I'm too good for you and you don't deserve me, then do better. I get it, you love them, but the thing is, you have to love yourself first.
yourself.
Amen.
Kaya
Can I get another amen in the chat, please?
know, right?
Amen.
Amen, amen, amen.
Amen. Okay. So, since, totoo nga nag-overshare ka, girl, I love you. I love you so
I love you
much.
too.
Kasi I feel you from over here, even though I don't feel the love that you've experienced twice in a row. Pero I love you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna end you. Do you still want to share more?
I have nothing else to share. Yun lang,
Okay.
nag-flex lang ako.
Alright. Sige, nag-flex ka na. I'm so happy for you for your healthy relationship from
Flex ko
above,
din, baby
from
girl ko.
reality.
Hi, Kay. Flex kita.
Alright. Ayan na. Okay, so since you have two men in your lives, one up top and one who's with you.
Oh, let me, ano pala, ito. There's another thing he told me that night. Kasi, I was crying na nga eh. Kasi,
Kala ko pa naman.
yun nga, I'm sorry.
Joke lang.
Naalala ko lang. Naalala ko lang kasi I'm a crier. So, I was crying that night. Kasi nga, like, nilabas ko na yung nilalaman ng dibdib ko. And then yun nga, sabi niya, this is this one line talaga that he told me na, oh my God, sobrang haba na hair ko. Sabi niya, okay lang na mahal mo pa rin siya. Basta dalawa lang kaming mahal mo.
Boys, take notes.
I
Boys,
know,
take
right?
notes. Boys, take notes. Take notes. I'm taking notes.
Basta dalawa
I'm
lang
taking
kaming mahal
notes.
mo. My God, pwede na
Alam mo,
ako movie.
Yun pala.
Pang teleserye, pang Netflix. Netflix, write that down, bitch.
Actually, alam mo, anong gusto mo ba? If ever, if i-feature yung story mo, gusto mo may lumalabas si Enzo sa gilid na parang habang sinasabi niya sa'yo, huwag ka maniwala sa kanya, ako lang mahal mo, ganon. Or gusto mo na, sige, pagbigyan mo na, mahal ka din niya, sige, mahalin mo kami dalawa, ganon. Alam mo, yung mga ganong moments, gusto mo ganon. Anyway, so yun nga.
Ayoko na pinag-aagawan ako, honestly.
Kahit pinagagawa ka na ngayon from above in reality.
No, ayoko. Kasi I've been, although
you've been there. Ay, nako, ang haba.
Hindi ako
talaga
nakipag-agawan, pero I was on that end na dalawa kami.
Okay.
And I know how it feels. That's why it's just another flex. I've never cheated on anyone before. Because I know what it
So
feels
may
like.
listahan ka na. So you are the
Ang dami ko flex,
goddess
oh my God.
talaga, no? Tama ba ako?
Yes, yin goddess.
Goddess na goddess talaga.
Diyosa talaga. Diyosa kung Diyosa.
Oh my God.
Okay. So since I don't know if somebody else would be sharing. Marami pang chances, guys, if you want.
Mhm.
Okay, eto na. Since you have the chance to share a message for both Enzo and your current love right now, what do you want to tell them both?
First of all, I want to tell Enzo thank you talaga because he turned my life around. If I hadn't met him, my life was like in a downward spiral. Honestly,
Rest in
Like,
peace, man.
I know. Like, oh my God, he was heaven sent. Like literally. Because I mean, I feel like kasi I was at a point in my life where parang I gave up.
Yeah.
And like when I met him, I turned it around, and when I was finally like standing on my own 2 feet, like he was taken from me. Like parang, I read this thing that you meet like 3 people in your life. Like one who's like, there's 3 types of people that you meet. There's one that's only there for a season, like one who you only meet to change your life, and the one who stays forever.
Yeah.
So I feel like he was that one. The
Oh.
second one na there you meet someone who changes your life.
Okay, and then your current love now.
Another
Let's not,
thank you.
let's see. Let's see. Malay mo sa future, di ba? Di pa naman natin
I know.
alam kung ano mangyari bukas.
Honestly, I feel like this one talaga is for the
For the...
for the long run na, like the one who's gonna
Oh.
stay. Not yet. Oh my God. Not yet. Oh my God. Kasi
I-pressure mo na, not yet,
No,
ikaw gusto mo naman.
No,
Ikaw na
ako
nagsabi lang
ako ngayon na pressure kasi gusto na niya, ako ayoko pa.
Oh, no, it's short. 1 year is still too short. Sabi mo sa kanya,
Yes.
gawin natin 2 years. In 3 years, malakas
Yun nga,
lang
kaya nga
tayo,
he said na I don't mind waiting as long as tayong dalawa pa rin sa huli.
Yeah.
Tapos kapag naglalakad ka na kapag kakasal ka na, si Enzo nasa likod.
Oh.
And pushing you to go to him and let God witness you
That's
both.
that's like an anime scene.
I know, right?
Tipong, di ba?
Tapos
Pwede
may
talaga
mga-
talasara
tapos
yung buhay ko.
Tapos may mga yung sun rays, may dove na dadaan, tapos ta-na-na-na-na, ta-na, di ba ganun?
Mga tipong pang Korean novela na yung dating, ganun.
Ay, Boys
Kasi
Over
mga
Flowers
nanonood,
Gold.
nag-iiyakan, shit.
I know, right?
Di ba? Mga ganun.
Yeah.
May mga ganun background.
So
Diba?
yeah,
That's-
a big
that's
thank you
sweet.
to both my loves.
Alright. Thank you so much for sharing in Goddess.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Yeah. So thank you so much for giving me the chance to do this.
Yeah.
I also want to plug. So I'm a new vlogger, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to collab with Gab. I have a Facebook page on Facebook. It's BRTV or at binks.rtv, and also YouTube. So follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Thank you for having me
Thank you.
again.
Thank
I'm gonna leave
you.
now. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye.
There we
Hi.
go.
Gab, how about you? You want to say anything?
Uh, actually, I feel like this is a great stream, you know, para
Uh-huh.
for everyone. So, thank you for the ones who shared their stories, your individual stories, and yeah, let's. Good night. Actually, wait lang, inaayos ko ulit kasi
Oo nga eh.
yeah.
Nawala yung si ano eh.
Thank you for having us, guys. Thank you for being here, you know, tuning in. And yeah, we're Binks and Gab, Angry Talong, and RTV. Yeah, I have linked your Facebook page on the chat
Thank
here.
you.
Hope everyone gives her a drop or a follow. There we go.
Yeah.
And on that note, good night, people. Binks,
All right.
good night.
Gab. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.